Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is by the name of Young Swag YSHB. You know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Let's see what we got. We doing the She Know What She Doing episodes. And she one of the top ones who know what she doing.
This is not a test. This is not a test.
Sheesh. I can react to her videos all day long. No doubt. Real talk, no game. Oh, these flies look vicious out there. Whew. About to tell her ass.
Jeez.
Lucky it ain't bees. She look like honey. Oh yeah, they out there. Lord. That's the first time I ever seen her show her legs like that. That's crazy. She the definition of know what she doing. I need to get that on my soundboard.
Fly.
She know what she
Is it
doing.
gonna work?
Yeah. Nah, that's the baby.
Is it gonna work? There goes a fly. Come on, go inside.
Start bringing
Go
some
inside.
repellent or something out there. Real talk. She looking scrumptious.
Welcome back to the Range of Yo. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. So today we are going to talk about, I'm not going to say a whole lot of, but my Glock clone collection video. So what is a Glock clone? A Glock clone is a handgun that was manufactured by a third party to be as close as a Glock as possible. Not one particular Glock in particular, but let's say the Glock 43X and the Glock 19 as well as the Glock 17. So I have something here for another day. So I'm going to run through them very quickly, not give you too much specification, but just tell you what the clone would be for what it is that I'm talking about. And then we're going to head to the line and we're going to shoot each one. All right? Okay, so up first, we have the Stoeger STR9 chambered in 9mm. Now this one here would be, I would say, a cross between the 19 and the 17. It does have a, it obviously is. It is a full-size 9mm handgun that gives you the full-size grip. You know, the 19 has a little bit of hang-off, but this one, they've pretty much blended the 19 and the 17 and created the Stoeger STR9. The upgraded barrels and all that stuff. All right, so now that we know where we are and what we're doing, the only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range.
To the range and back.
Up first. Now, although
what we gonna do?
I am just gonna make this clear because this one. Wait.
Go ahead and pick it up.
My mic fell.
Go ahead and drop the suit.
Got it? Mic check. This one does not come or does not run Glock magazines. All right. So this one here, in my opinion, is one of them that falls into your Glock clone situations. Now, this is the cheapest version of all of my Glock clone situations, and I feel like it's the best bang for your buck in it all. All right, so okay, here we go.
That was smooth rack. Now, if the Glock clones is cheaper than Glock, and if it was to take Glock magazines, then I'd do it.
Chambered in 9mm, coming in at 15 rounds, and that is how she looks. Wonderful shoot.
And that right there is how she looks. Wonderful
shots. And up next,
wonderful guys.
We are going to shoot the Ruger RXM collaboration chambered in 9mm. Now this one does.
I always thought a Glock clone was like one of them 3D printed guns made to look like a Glock, designed to look like a Glock type shit. That's what I thought a Glock clone was.
A Glock
or a gun that looked exactly like a Glock, but it wasn't a Ruger or Smith and Wesson. Like, how could you be a Glock clone and you're a Ruger? You're a Smith and Wesson. You're a Canic. You know
so this will run your Glock 19 magazines, 17 magazines if you're gonna if you don't mind a little bit of hang off. So that is how that looks.
smooth. That bitch smooth. I like it.
Man, the smoothness
Yeah,
of
I said the
this
same thing. That bitch
handgun.
smooth. I like that.
Wow. Okay, so
that
this
bitch.
one has a 15 round magazine, and that is the Ruger RXM
Where you found them
chambered
at,
in
though?
9mm. That is a fire shoot.
Let us know where you bought them
What
from.
a
Where you
good
copped
shoot.
it from.
Stop calling me. You sound like a psycho. I swear to God.
I'm calling you to let you know that we're going to pay off.
Charlie said, you sound like a psycho till he said pay off. Then you, oh, what? Nah, never mind, bitch. We ain't paying off shit. Fuck you talking about.
All right, and up next, we have the
Sound like a
PSA
psycho.
Dagger,
Bitch.
chambered in 9mm. Now, this was one of those I had to get it because I had to try it situations. Now, this one is resembling the Glock 19, chambered in 9mm. Very sturdy feeling handgun. Also very cost effective. This does take Glock magazines as well. Let me drop this really quick. All right, so it takes your Glock 19 magazines, 15 rounds, the PSA Dagger chambered in 9mm. Up next, we have the PSA Dagger Micro. This is the comparison to the Glock 43X. This does take Glock 43X magazines, but it also has its own magazine. They're the ones who came out and showed out with the 15-round magazine in the beginning.
That's one thing that I don't like about Glock. Glock, I have a big gun and that bitch don't even take 15. That bitch taking 10, 11, 13, some shit like that. Then you could get a small gun and that bitch take 15. What I need a Glock for then?
Glock 40.
Glock's more reliable, but if you find you a good gun that's reliable,
3Xs
you
that were compatible with the 43Xs, and
people who be having like who got these gun channels like GHG Hustle, all these niggas who got 1,000 guns, nigga, you can only use one gun at a time. So if you got to switch out to a whole nother gun, you could might as well just switch out the magazine and put another magazine in there. So you rather have 1,000 guns or you rather have one gun with 1,000 magazines or some shit like that. I'd rather just like, you know what I'm saying, have a few guns, but I'd rather keep a few magazines to you know what I'm saying? You got a better chance switching out magazines than going and get another gun, switching out guns and shit like that. The most you could carry on you is about 2. You know what I'm saying? You probably have about 2 guns on you, but you can only use one at a time. You can use 2 at a time, but you know what I mean.
Here
Niggas
also feels very
guns.
familiar in the
They be
hand,
working with them bitches,
saying
collecting dust.
the Glock 43X.
Unless you bring it to the range like this and make content out of it. But even then,
Just
like,
as snappy
guns
as
are
the
for
43X,
protection,
but
not
we
just
are running the Glock 43X
just to say,
magazine
oh, I got
in here,
12,
which is only
I got
10
500
rounds.
guns. I got 100 guns.
And
like, come on, gang.
this is how she looks.
If you go watch her page and
The
see how many
PSA
guns she got, I
Dagger
understand because she got a gun
Micro
page. But it's
chambered
like,
in
you
9mm.
do better trading them bitches in and get a different one or something. But like, man, once it got to you know what
Now,
I'm
she
saying,
do
a
feel
certain
good.
number, I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't
Very,
using all these
very
guns. I carry
familiar.
one specific gun, my EDC. I keep that one
Up
on me at
next,
all
we have
times.
a Shadow Systems. This Shadow Systems would resemble or would be in comparison to the Glock 17. This is the Shadow Systems DR920. DR920 chambered in 9mm.
Yeah, I about to say look like a Glock 17.
Could be
It's too
the
big for
Glock
me.
17.
I don't like Glock 17s. I do a Glock 19.
All right, up next,
See that's
we
right
have
there.
us
That's what I like
another
right
Shadow
there.
Systems.
When they do that little
Now
thing
this
with
is
the
the
tights and they pull them bitches up.
MR920
Retarded.
chambered in 9mm. This would be your Glock 19. But as you can see, we do have our threaded barrel suppressor height sights. We do have a whole lot of serrations in the slides, and just
I
a
like that.
very
Yeah, it look like the Glock
attractive
19 joint a little
handgun
bit.
in itself. As you can see, very
She
beautiful.
said, you ain't saying the prices. I want to hear the prices. What the price looking like? pressure.
Yes.
That pressure with the
We
threaded
are
barrel,
running now.
with
This
the
is
ports in
and
it,
this is
that
not
big
a
pressure,
Glock
that ran
magazine,
super
but this
smooth.
would be your P Mag
That bit like a,
Glock
FN.
19 magazine because it is 15
Glock
rounds.
19 or
And that
FN.
is
I
how
seen
she
FN
looks.
that look just like
The
this with the
Shadow
threaded barrel, this
Systems
color, the ports, everything.
MR920. Y'all, these flies, Lord, these flies.
Know them bitches getting on your nerves.
All right, up
Like,
next.
he called it that
And
time.
I
He
almost
was like,
feel
hold
like
on. It was too much
when they
jiggling when
get
you
on
pulled
you,
them
they
bitches
kind of
out
like
the first
stick to
time.
you,
Let
and
me
they
put
be
the
like
camera
going
up
for
a
the
little bit.
ride.
Put the
With
camera
the
up a little bit.
compensator on the front. So this would be your
Guess what? We
Glock
don't care.
43X situation within my truck because these
We
flies
don't
already doing a number. I tell you one thing for sure. Had this had just a little bit longer grip to resemble that 43X, let's do a quick clear check again. This would have definitely
43X
been
got a
more
small grip
of
too, though, huh?
a comfortable shoot. I was experiencing that pinky hang off that made me feel like I didn't have control over my handgun when I was shooting. You see that right there? I really don't like that. But nevertheless, she still is a nice, comfortable shoot in itself. A nice shoot, not too comfortable, if that made a more sense.
I'm a self-made millionaire, thug living out of prison, pistols in the air. I'm a self-made millionaire, thug living out of prison, pistols in the air.
The hell that is right there? That's a bump? That is. That shit
Welcome back to the
retarded.
Range with Joe. How y'all doing today?
We
I
doing
am
good.
great.
Now fuck.
You good? Thank you so much for asking. All right, so we back at the range with the Mac 4¼ DS.
I like that little sweater
All
she
right,
got on.
y'all know
Blouse,
my
whatever you
trigger
call
took a
it.
shit on me, but we are here to run it. We are seeing
Who
it.
took a shit on?
Y'all know my trigger took a shit on me, but we are here to run it. We are
I thought like a
seeing
bird or
if
something
it's going
shitted
to
on.
continue
I
to
was about
hold
say.
up, or are we going to have another
She
issue
coming
with it.
straight with
I
the-
told you I
straight
was
with
going to
the
put
shooting, huh, nigga?
another 1,000 rounds through it to see if we are going to probably right around $1,000. It gives you a really good option. I don't have a headset. I got to get one, and I believe
Slipping.
I have it right here on my side. Hold on, let me. All right, so now that we ready, I got my headphones. It's like I was telling you, it's a damn good
But got 1,000
beginner
guns? I know
option
she got a
if you're
truck and all that
interested
shit,
in
too. I
coming
seen that
into
in the
the
truck.
2011
got a few
handgun
cars.
scale of the shooter's world. I do have the 5-inch and the 4¼ This one here is the 4¼ So as I told you, we are running it because I did have a trigger issue. Now to do is 115 grain, and we're gonna feel her out. And so this is not the beginning of our 1,000 rounds. We've already put in quite a bit of rounds coming up to our 1,000.
I still don't even think I made it to 1,000
But I'm just
rounds
bringing
with
you
my shit
along
yet. I know I
with
did
my-
at least 500 rounds through it.
My journey.
I don't even know if I
in,
made it to 1,000. I just stopped going to the range. I
getting
need
to
go
that
back.
point. My red dot is on.
I ain't been to
That's
the
how she
range
looks.
at least
You really
6
can't
months.
tell. We do have a, she does take staccato magazines, but this is just a 17 round magazine.
That's why it's so important to shoot your shit when you first get it, because if you try to wait, you know, a lot of niggas just be holding that shit and don't be shooting it. If you don't shoot it, your bullets go old. You don't know if your gun got problems, and you might got to send it back, and then the warranty ran up because you waited too long before you shot it and noticed that something defected on it. So I would say as soon as you get your gun, I like to go to the range. As soon as I get a new gun, go to the range, shoot that bitch for at least a week or two straight. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't got no problems after 2 weeks, then you could decide which one you want to be your EDC and which one you going to like permanently carry with you all the time.
She still feels good.
I like how she dropped that bitch and called it. Huh? You know,
That
that's
is how that looks. Now this is the
that's
20
how my
round
shit set
magazine.
out.
with the extension.
That shit got that little extension like that.
Sexy. Sexy gal.
That's what I see.
Your magazine is empty. I have been feeling around after every, speed up some shots, shoot her down, feeling the reset, trying to cause a little bit of confusions in it to see if maybe I can cause a problem. Well, Yoke, why would you want to cause a problem? I don't want to cause a problem. I'm trying to see if I could cause a problem. And thus far, it hasn't been any issues throughout those magazines. The reset has been nice and crisp. All right, so I'm gonna slow these down just a little bit. Oh man, this sky is dark, very dark. Slow these down just a little bit. See if you can actually hear.
Light out there. The sky dark.
Ant pile. See if you can hear the resets. And I'm going to tell you what it is that I feel.
Yep,
hear that? Little bit of pushback. Nice reset. Nice and short.
Unexperienced gun holders be like squeeze the whole trigger, let it come all the way back, and like they don't know like there's a reset and you don't have to go all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
It ran out. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. So we're gonna do some double taps. Now, I don't believe it was anything internally when the actual trigger, watch the amp pile, going right for it. Anything internally when the actual trigger fell off.
That bitch fell off?
I think it was more just the actual, like the shoe.
She said that bitch fell off.
That was left outside. So it was nothing that was really inside. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Nothing that was actually inside of the actual frame. So to say that the actual mechanics of it broke. You understand what I'm saying?
Get copyrighted.
So yes, nice double taps, nice and smooth. Again, pull, respond, nice quick reset, and then that next trigger in plates right there.
Damn, and then that shit fall. Target's way down. No, that's what,
where you at? You right there?
100 feet.
Turn this light down just a little bit so I can see where my dot is. There you go.
That shit a good shot.
Let me get in front of it just a little bit, because I wasn't in front of it. Now I'm in front of it.
Miss.
There you go. There you go. There you go. She on. All right. So back to what it is that I'm saying. With this trigger, we just working this trigger out. Just a little bit. And
I don't be liking these big ass lights on, especially when you conceal carry. I hate these big ass lights. They come in handy at nighttime. No
now I don't have. Now, as you can see, it's super overcast. I turned my red dot down just a little bit,
as you can see,
so that I can see. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to do stay out here.
How dark that sky
it's drizzling
is. Now.
Now, and
it still looks so bright out there though.
These gnats are getting bad. We might have to speed this up just a little bit.
I mean, you got on pants.
air out here is so thick. All right.
She in Texas, ain't
Thus
it? That's
far.
that Texas heat. That Texas L.
I told you we have a little bit over 500. So now this will be a little bit over 600 rounds through
That's why
my
I'm at
back.
about 500-600 rounds. I need to go to the range. What today is? Today is Thursday. I might go tomorrow, man. Y'all might get a range video from me. If y'all like to see that, put it in the comments. Let me know, man. Like,
Don't do it for the bar, just do it for the bar, just do it for the bar, do it, just do it.